Y'all, another strange sphere UFO was captured in Mexico. And when I say captured, I don't mean on camera. I mean, we actually have it in our hands and we're analyzing it. Very strange, and it's very akin to the Bogosphere, which you guys know I'm a little bit skeptical on. But it is important to still check out these videos because we have no definitive answers, and there's really reputable people on both sides of the aisles on this issue. So it's great to take all the evidence in and decide for ourselves. Also, remember I have that weird theory about the UFO spheres doing surveillance on us? Yeah, that's because there are for sure real UFO spheres, like this clip here we've seen before.
This is probably my favorite UFO sighting from last year. This thing is bananas. Not only was it captured on camera, but it's this sphere-like object. Look how it just dropped. Did you see that quick descent? And it starts circling around this area, and what it looks like is it's taking pictures of us. Like, I saw this, and I was shook. Look at it zooming and zipping around. That drop was probably the weirdest part to me. Some people are actually saying that it might be a drone. Y'all, we're gonna zoom in on look at that. Look, what was that flash? Bitch, did you just take a picture of me? Now look, we're gonna slow down and zoom in. I don't know that this is a drone. I don't think I've ever seen a drone that looks like this spherical metallic orb, whatever the hell this is. And that flash is crazy. Are you and look at the glint underneath it after the flash too is very strange. Y'all, oh my god, I love this sighting. It's so, and honestly, it could be a drone. I've never seen a drone like this. Let me know in your comments what you think. I think this thing is weird. And then it just kind of like flies off screen. But look at this mother tucker circling. And who are you taking a picture of? You do not have my consent. UFO/UAP. What was that? What was that ring light? What the hell? I love it. I love this UFO sighting. I think it's kind of creepy, but I think it's super cool.
How it looks like it's looping around and snapping pictures. So there is something going on with UFO spheres in the skies. And since we have no definitive answers on things like the Bogosphere, they may actually be real. Now, the source of this clip is alien carvings. The thickness is 1/60th of an inch thick, and yet the shell is stronger than normal and cannot be dented. The carvings make no sense to us, and we still don't know how these things fly. Great analysis and composition made by the presenter. This is from Kobe for 3 on Twitter. More studies are being done, and you have to wonder, why are they allowed to capture the orbs now? What has changed? Are they sharing the technology with us? Right now, again, I'm a little iffy specifically on the Bogosphere, and maybe on this one because personally I think the carvings are a little crude, but there are spheres flying around, and this may just be one of them. So watch this till the end so you get all the information, and let me know in the comments below what you think about this.
I had to understand what was going on with all these Booga chip items coming out of Mexico. As you've heard in some of my previous videos, possibly, it's quite the mystery. The science shows that these items are absolutely antiquities. They're absolutely something special that was manufactured in a way in which we aren't doing commercially today. I'm not saying it's completely impossible, but it's absolutely not consistent with what we see. This sphere actually turns out to be no different. I didn't see any wear or corrosion on it, and it looked different than the other ones we got, so I picked it first. We took it and had XRF analysis done, and it has manganese, it has chromium heavily, but a majority iron, which is kind of like a stainless steel. But most stainless steel has nickel in it. This doesn't have any at all. And it's actually missing certain things that make it kind of suspicious in terms of, you know, how it was done or for what purpose. And, you know, structural soundness and erosion resistance would be the two big things of this alloy versus just your standard stainless steel. The other thing is its weight. You know, for it to only weigh 12.6 ounces, yet it's got a 26-inch circumference. I don't understand how on earth this thing only weighs 12.5 ounces or whatnot. I mean, the wall thickness, by doing the math, would have to be 1/60th of an inch based on the metal's composition. That would be over 3 pounds. So 12 ounces, this is a huge discrepancy here in terms of this material. And that would be given that this thing was a 60th of an inch thick, which we know not to be true because I just showed you how strong it is. I pushed my thumb into it as hard as I could, and it didn't dent the ball. I just don't have an explanation on that. There's going to be more studies done, and we'll find out more information, hopefully. We're going to CT scan these things and get in deep to find out, exactly how they were made, if they were a lost wax casting, where they fill up the inside with wax, and then that's how they were able to carve on it because it's got a structural thing inside of it. But regardless, to turn this on a lathe and create this and dig as deep as it is with the carvings also doesn't really make sense with the 1/60th of an inch. There's no way you could get that deep without deforming it and or punching through. So there's something bizarre about the metal structure and the weight, and this is just the start. So I will keep an open mind with it and go from there.
Now, whether you're skeptical on that or not, remember that it is important to always have your phone at the ready or your camera, because the next UFO sighting may happen near you. See you in the next video.